Hey guys, what's going on? Devil0020 here, back from a review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Snes Mini. I have recently just went out and bought myself one of these. I have not stopped playing this since I got it. I got it about 4 days ago, and I've been pretty much playing it every day and every chance I have had to play it. I've been playing it. As well as doing the review, I'm also going to be talking about whether you should or shouldn't mod your console. But we'll get into that much later. So what does this actually come with? So it comes with the actual console, which is very small. That's my hand compared to it. It's pretty much like the size of my hand. This is obviously our version because the American version's different because the ones that looks like a fucking child's toy. And you also got the Famicom, which is the Japanese got, which their lineup's actually different from ours and America's. It also comes with HDMI cable, which I'm surprised that Nintendo put the HDMI cable into it and didn't make you actually buy your own. It comes with the USB cord, which acts as the power source, and I will talk about that in a second. And it also comes with two controllers, which they look and they feel just like the SNES controllers for the actual console. So that's really great. They don't feel like cheap plasticky things, and everything works perfectly. So yeah, let's talk about the USB wire for the actual power source. So when I got mine, I set mine up. I used one of the USB plugs you get for they charge the phones and stuff like that. I use it for my Retron console. It worked perfect with my Retron console. But when I plugged it in and I turned my SNES Mini on, uh, the light came on. It came on for a few minutes and then it went off again. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I kept trying. It didn't seem to want to stay on. I thought it was something to do with the console itself being faulty, and I was absolutely fucking raging. I had a scar about the internet, and I found out that I've used one of the USB wires, they're not actually USB plugs are actually not powerful enough, and there's a few other options you can do with it. What I do is I plug mine into my TV. I'm putting my TV off screen here. Um, there's a USB port in the back of my TV, right at the bottom. I plug it into that, and it works absolutely perfect. I can also plug it into my laptop, but my laptop's USB ports seem to be a bit faulty at times. So yeah, it's probably not best to stick it into that just in case. So yeah, if you are going to buy one of these, just be aware that GMB USB power things don't work very well on it. There actually is an adapter for it, which they expect you to buy separately, and that's another fucking cheap cop out from Nintendo. I really should have knew they were going to do this because they did it with a 3DS. I bought my missus a 3DS, and lo and behold, when I checked the box, there's no fucking USB, no power source for it, AV adapter for it. And I was like, you fucking bastards, Nintendo. So yeah, I had to go out and pay an extra 8 to 10 quid, I think it was, for a USB, or a USB, an AV adapter for it. And I was not too happy about paying the extra 10 quid on top of, I think it was 185 or 180 for a brand new 3DS. So yeah, I really wasn't happy about that. Lucky enough, I did find out you can use TV or you can use your laptop to power it, which saved me a lot of trouble going out and finding the actual USB adapter or the actual AV adapter for it, because they're probably rare as fuck to get now, and they're probably doubled in price too. So yeah, if you're going to buy one of these, just beware that it's not going to come with an AV adapter, and them plugs don't seem to be powerful enough for them, and I don't think very many third-party wires work very well with them as well. I think it turned around and said that in the instruction booklet or something like that. Um, but yeah, I think one of my only gripes with the thing, that and a few other things as well. Um, so let's move on to the games now. There's 21 games in the thing. I think they could put a lot more games into it. But no, Nintendo were trying to probably save money. They didn't want to get all the licensing and stuff for it. It's like, oh, we had to get more games. We're going to have to charge you more. It's like, no, why don't you? I don't give them a shit about to pay £100 to get an extra 30, 40 games on it, which are decent. Hell, they're missing Chrono Trigger, they're missing some of their own first party games like Mario, and they're missing Kirby's Dreamland, and they're missing great games like that. And obviously, they wouldn't cost anything to put onto it because they're their own first party games. Well, maybe not Chrono Trigger, like, but like Kirby, Mario, and stuff like that, which are missing. They could have easily just put them on, but they didn't. Um, which will lead me into another subject I want to talk about, but I will talk about that, as I said, in a few minutes. Um, the menus for it is very, very good. It's very easy to navigate. It's just pretty much just one big one screen with the games. You're able to scroll across each game. It has a nice wee title above it, and um, it tells you what game you're going to play. But yeah, it has like cover photos for the actual game, which is awesome too. Um, you can also change the border of it. I like to have a nice wooden border on it so it looks nice and it's not going to be distracting me too much. Because some of the borders I find can do that. There's some ones like Starry Skies and stuff like that, which are just look really, really distracting when you actually have them on. But yeah, the wooden panel one is very, very nice and it looks very clean and it looks really, really good. So yeah, let's talk about modding now. So should you mod the thing or not? And to be honest, I didn't mod mine. It was a very, very easy process. It only took me a while to actually find the ROMs for the things. I'm not going to tell you what games I actually downloaded because um, I don't care that Nintendo fucking don't approve of me downloading ROMs for it or wanting it, but I'm not going to turn around and say that you should do it. Do it. um, but yeah, if you're going to mod it, just be aware that you can't break the console. It's a very low chance. I think it's like um, under 50% chance of actually breaking it. Um, when I did it, it was absolutely fine. Once it's modded, then you can connect it to your PC and you can interchange the games all you want. You can download as many ROMs as you want for it and you can put them on it. Um, I think there is a max of like 400 games you can put on it. I think there's enough to the whole Snes library anyway. Um, but I only have like 88 games on it. There's no point of putting 300, 400 games on it when I'm not only going to play a few. Um, there also is not enough space on. I don't want to be flicking through it. I don't want to be having to go through the menu to try to find the game I want. So yeah, that's why I try to keep it to a bare minimum for the game that I actually have on it. Um, I'm not going to tell you how to mod it yourself, or I'm not going to tell you where you can find the ROMs or anything for this. Just to let you know that you can do it. It's a very easy process. It's very low risk, and I would say it's definitely worth it. Uh, it's really fun to play. It's definitely worth a purchase, especially if you want to put more games onto it. And I would like to see actually more of these being done. Um, a lot of people have turned around and said they would like to see a 64 one done next, but one that I would like to see done next is an actual Game Boy and Game Boy Advance one. Um, I'm probably not going to get a few people agreeing with me here, but there's a lot of Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games I love to play, such as Wario Land games. I absolutely love the Wario Land games, the Mario Land games. I love Mega Man, Battle Network. I love those games too. The Pokemon games, and I love to be able to play these on TV. I can do this with my Game Boy adapter on my actual Snes, but the games I can find I actually own for my Game Boy are very, very limited because it's hard to find Game Boy games nowadays, especially over here, where those sort of games you don't come by very often. So yeah, I'd love to see a Game One, a Game Boy Advance one. Not to say I wouldn't love a SNES, an N64 one, as well. I think that would be also awesome. Um, I know I wouldn't probably be as keen to buy an N64 one just because most of the games on the 64 I actually own. So yeah, maybe I not wouldn't be so keen on it. The only one I would really want it for is the likes of Conker's Bad Fur Day. But yet again, if I really want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, I can just play it on the Replay collection on the Xbox, and I doubt it would be on the collection anyway, just because they're owned by Rare now. Rare is owned by Microsoft. Um, I'd like to see a Sega do another one, and I'd like to see them do one with the Mega Drive and actually make it a proper one where it's not going to have 30 games on it and then have a bunch of shovelware on it, like the one they released did. I'd love to see them have the likes of the Mega Drive games and there'll be the 32X games and the CD games, the Sega CD games, because God knows I want to fucking play Night Trap and the other games, which are like full motion video games, which you can never find a Sega CD, and I don't like to use emulators. Yes, I know that's an emulator, pretty much what I'm reviewing, but um, I don't like to download emulators for my PC. It just doesn't feel right. Um, but yeah, there's a few I would like to see. I'd also like to see one for Dreamcast, um, just so I can play Shamu and the likes of Skies of Arcadia. Because last time I seen Skies of Arcadia, it was like 95 quid, and there'd be no fucking chance of me playing 95 quid for a Dreamcast game, and then buy a new Dreamcast as well. So yeah, there's also the likes of the PS1 I would like to see being done as well. The PS1 would be awesome to do. Um, you can probably fit more than fucking 30 games on that too. Um, I don't think Sony will probably be as generous as Nintendo. Fucking 10 PS1 games on one retro console. But yeah, overall, I don't mind the SNES Mini. I think it's an alright thing to have. It's pretty fun. My missus loves playing it with me. Um, we've been playing Turtles in Time. Absolutely love Turtles in Time. We've never played it before. We absolutely had a blast playing it. I had her playing Link to the Past. I do own a copy of Link to the Past for the SNES, but um, yeah, if I want to lend her the Snes Mini, I could do so, and she'll have her deal on that. Plus, she'll have the rest of my games to play as well on it. But yeah, that's overall what I thought of the SNES Mini. Um, I would love to buy an NES Mini as well, but at the current price at 120 quid, there's no fucking chance. If it dropped below 80, I'd think about it. But until then, nah, fuck it. So yeah, that's pretty much my review of the SNES Mini. I hope you guys enjoyed. Did you buy an SNES Mini when it came out? Have you bought an NES Mini recently? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, are you actually going to buy one? Um, let me know that as well. But overall, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next video. This is Dan2 signing out. See you next time.